Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Hello and welcome to SBRforum.com. In this video we're taking a look at Game 5 between the Minnesota Wild and the Chicago Blackhawks. I was about to say Game 6, but it is Game 5, and it's a pivotal Game 5 because the Minnesota Wild have come off the mat. They looked like they were about to tap out, but they've gotten back up to life. They've come back to life, I should say, and the series is now 2-2. It's a very interesting matchup. The Wild have now done this in 2 consecutive series. They trailed Colorado 2-0, came back and tied them, and they did the same thing with the Chicago Blackhawks. They looked pretty much lifeless in games 1 and 2, but dominated games 3 and 4, and won pretty convincingly, I might add. Now, this series is deadlocked at 2, but I think what I'm going to go with is the same thing that I have been going in the series so far. As far as the side goes, I'll tell you the same thing I've been saying, and that's the Minnesota Wild's home and away splits are significantly different. When they play at home, their defense is much better. You take a look at their average goals per game allowed, it's absolutely fantastic. At home, on the road, it's a different story, giving up 4.3 goals per game, or just over that. That's really not good enough. They're just, what is it now, 1 and 5 on the road, 1 and 6. Let me see, do the math. 1 and 5 on the road so far this postseason. At home, they have yet to lose, a perfect 5-0 now. But I think it gets back to normal. Chicago at home, Game 5, their big guns are going to show up. Minnesota, their defense and particularly goaltending, it does not perform as well away when they're away from the Xcel Center. And now, to be fair, that trend was there in the regular season as well. I think we see a good effort for Minnesota here, but Chicago gets the win. The odds are too high on Chicago, so I'm going to stick with what I've been taking all series long, and that's the over. Minnesota, their goaltending, as mentioned, it gets weak on the road. I think Chicago struggled to score in the last couple games, but they're going to get back to business in game number 5, and I think we're going to see another over in this series. As we've seen in most of these games, Minnesota just really struggles to keep the puck out of their net when they're away from home, and Chicago, really the difference in their losses in Minnesota is their offense could not get going. I think that gets back to normal. This is a team that's one of the highest scoring in the NHL. You're only going to keep them down for so long. We saw that in the first round against St. Louis. Minnesota got on them for doing well in the home games, but I think back on the road, we're going to see what we saw from the first couple of games, and that is the Blackhawks scoring 9 goals in those first 2 games. So I think Chicago, definitely performs better offensively, gets the win, and for our picks, I recommend the over. Juice is simply too much on the Blackhawks. Thanks for watching this video right here on SBRforum.com. We got wire-to-wire coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs, taking you all the way until a winner is announced or a winner is determined, and until they're hoisting the cup. We'll have videos, we'll have picks, we'll have content for you. Make sure you take all of that in. Thanks for watching.